Salute to everybody. This is your boy King Jr. Got some more boxing news for y'all. I'm not going to take up too much of your time, guys, on this Sunday, because as you see, I got work to do, burn some wood. So let's get into this boxing news. Teofimo Lopez is basically saying mixed emotion stuff about maybe he should retire, maybe he might come back or not come back. But it seems to me that Teofimo Lopez might not be coming back to the sport. He might be officially retired. According to what Teofimo Lopez says, what a relief. Retired at the top. Thank you, boxing, for an amazing life. You provided myself and my entire love. So he said more after that. I'm just reading the key points. So basically, Teofimo Lopez, hey, if you feel like that you have to walk away from the sport, hey, do what you got to do. We know that Teofimo Lopez is going through some things with him as his wife. Him and his wife not getting along. I think they're going with divorce. We know that Teofimo Lopez is troubling with the court systems to fight back to get his son and get the rights and stuff like that. And Teofimo Lopez, he just been in a bad state right now that any man don't want to be in. And when you look at the fact as a great talent that Teofimo Lopez is, it's sad to see that you go through this stuff outside the sport of boxing, because Teofimo Lopez, don't get me wrong, he had fights where he looked like hot garbage, right? But last night in that Josh Taylor fight, I couldn't say nothing bad with Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez was giving Josh Taylor what he wanted. Josh Taylor liked those rough, rugged opponents, thinking he could rough them up, doing them dirty, doing all those special grappling moves to rough them up. Well, Teofimo Lopez was ready last night. Teofimo Lopez was landing that right hand last night. Teofimo Lopez was getting in close, landing some good body shots. But what stuck out to me the most was Teofimo Lopez, that guy showed up just like he did when he fought Lomachenko and beat Lomachenko for the unified titles. Teofimo Lopez is arguably, you can put him on that pound for pound list, because he beat one of the guys that never lost his undisputed, even though Josh Taylor had vacated the belt. But he beat the man that had undisputed, and he beat the man that was best at the junior welterweight division. So I give Teofimo Lopez all the props in the world. I really do. It's sad to say that he has to retire. If you look back at Teofimo Lopez's fight when he fought Richard Commey for the IBF, he obliterated Richard Commey. When he fought Nakatani, looked like hot garbage for some reason. When he fought Lomachenko, he looked like a complete superstar. Now, when he fought Sandor Martin, Teofimo, well, let me back up. When he fought George Kambosos, looked like hot garbage. When he fought Sandor Martin, he didn't look his best, but he was still Teofimo Lopez. When he fought Josh Taylor, looked like he was trying to be the mimic of Pernell Whitaker a little bit. So it's like Teofimo Lopez is playing this game, like I said before. It's like sometimes, it's like he's trying to give the opponents a chance. I don't know why you should do that. I think you should never give the opponents a chance. I think you should get them up out of there. If Teofimo Lopez would have just had stayed focused, he could have still been undefeated today. He could have still been a unified lightweight champion. And he could have potentially fought Devin Haney at 135. Now, I think Devin beats him, but that's a whole nother video. But Teofimo Lopez, is not in the right state, in the right time for boxing right now. We know he needs some time to heal. We know he needs some time to get his emotions, get his mind right, handle some things outside of the sport of boxing that he needs to take care of. But arguably, Teofimo Lopez is the best. We know that Teofimo Lopez, everybody was asking him, a lot of people were asking him, what's next for Teofimo Lopez? What's next for Teofimo Lopez? Well, Teofimo Lopez wouldn't even respond to the fans. I don't even think he made it to the locker room. I think he did, but I don't think he responded to any of the fans. The fans just kept asking him, what's next? What's next? What's next? Teofimo Lopez, he's got to focus on what's outside. He can't put boxing first before his family matters and personal business before boxing. He's got to address that first before he can ask what's next. So Teofimo Lopez is going to retire. And it's sad, but do I think Teofimo Lopez is going to stay retired? Absolutely not. Teofimo Lopez will have the itch, will have the urge to get back in the ring and fight and box again. But the question is, will he get back in the ring? I think so, because Teofimo Lopez is a great talent. Now, I was completely wrong about Teofimo Lopez. I thought Josh Taylor was going to dog walk him because Teofimo Lopez mentally can't handle it. But Teofimo Lopez, it's like when he comes to the big moments, he shows up. Now, when he comes to these little mismatched opponents, Teofimo Lopez looks like hot trash, but he still get the win and got to do his job. But Teofimo Lopez, you got my respect. You beat the best man that was former undisputed at the junior welterweight division, Josh Taylor. So I have no choice but to give him all the credit in the world. But I would like to see Teofimo Lopez back in the ring. But in this scenario, Teofimo Lopez is uncertain that he might retire and he might not. So like he said, maybe he needs some time off. Maybe he needs to take a year off. Maybe he needs to take 2 years off. Maybe he'll be back in the sport, you know. But if he's gonna take some time off, you know, he's gonna have to give up that WBO belt. He ain't gonna be able to keep that WBO belt. Maybe he might just take a little bit of time off while he doesn't have to fight an opponent, while nobody's lined up to fight for that belt yet. But you know, guys, in sport of boxing, they line up to fight for those belts real quick. So maybe Teofimo Lopez might be back in the junior welterweight division to get something done, to prove to the world that he is the best fighter. Who knows? Teofimo Lopez might beat Devin Haney. Who knows? Teofimo Lopez might beat Gervonta Tank Davis. In my opinion, I don't think he beat those guys. But damn, he will give you a run for your money. And I should have betted on Teofimo Lopez last night. I really thought he was going to get obliterated. But with that being said, guys, Teofimo Lopez, it seemed uncertain that he's going to retire. He might retire. In his mind, he's probably going to retire because he's dealing with some stuff outside of the sport of boxing that has nothing to do with us. So, in my opinion, if Teofimo Lopez says what's next for him, in my opinion, I think he should go after the big guys at 140. I think he should go after Roller Romero with a belt. I think he should go after Regis Prograis with a belt. I think he should go after Adrian Bronner, that's looking to make his name back at 140. He should go after the big guys since he's got one of the major belts, the WBO. So, with that being said, Teofimo Lopez, guys, says, what a relief. Retired at the top. Thank you, boxing, for amazing thing, whatever you provided myself and my entire love and family, you know. So, he posted that on Twitter, I think. So, yeah, he posted it on Twitter. So, with that being said, guys, it is what it is at the end of the day. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on your way in, on your way out. This is your boy, King Jr. We will be back with some more boxing news. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.